names and saying things. We're metacog.
Oh, I touched his tail.
Damn, you touched that gunt?
I did.
You touching that gunt?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he doesn't like that. He thinks you're going for his butt fluff.
Oh, I mean, I would go for that. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Now we're back!
We're back!
Eat the rubber!
Life-changing.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I think last time
uh-huh.
promised our wonderful viewers a story about villains.
Yeah, but it's not really a story and it's not that interesting, so now I feel like we've built this up too much.
No, it's great.
Anyway, last night we were talking about how villains are always, like, the more interesting character, and I've realized that more and more of late. Like, I don't know.
It's true.
It is true, and I guess it's something everybody knows and says, but, like, I don't know. I've just noticed it a lot more. Like, I saw... this is what part of what awakened in me. Not only watching Daredevil and Jessica Jones, but even more so going to my cousin's high school musical theater performance of The Little Mermaid. And, like, I don't know, I'm watching it and realizing how terrible that story is.
I mean, yeah. The original or the, like, Disney?
No, Disney. This is Disney.
Oh, yeah, because the original's pretty messed up, too.
Not I mean, in terms of, like, women.
Oh, yes.
Like...
Yes.
He falls in love with her also without her saying anything ever because women don't need to be heard, and she changes herself for him. Why can't he become a merman? That would be way sicker.
It would be way sicker.
So, like, that stuff. But the character who's, like, the coolest is Ursula.
Yeah.
She's super badass. Her song is awesome, and, like, her little eel people are cool.
Flotsam and Jetsam?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
So, like, I don't know. I was thinking about that, and we were talking about this last night, and then we were talking about this in context of, what, Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah. And how all the villains in Game of Thrones are way cooler than all the heroes. A.k.a. Jon Snow.
Yes, and as you were talking about this, that's just how Annie said that. Like,
I said it, Jon Snow. And
yes.
then it became slowly like
Snow.
nothing you've ever heard before.
But, like, I don't know. Okay, I will say this. I'm more interested... Wait, is this true? I find Jon Snow more interesting than Robb Stark.
I
Yes,
guess.
I feel that way.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, whatever. People can get the fuck over it.
Robb is dead.
But, like, okay, back in season whatever, or book whatever, I haven't read the books. When he died, I didn't really care. He was being really stupid.
I mean, yeah, I didn't care either.
He should have listened to his fucking mom.
I know, because Catelyn knows what's up.
Yes. Anyway, so, like, I didn't really care about... Jon Snow I find at least, like, vaguely more interesting than him.
Yes.
But yes. So we were talking about that, and that's how the birth of Jon Snow. And then I was going, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Exactly, and then you were, like, super tripping out about how that sounds like... Wait, have I gone too far? Wait, where did I want to go?
I have no idea. This is a labyrinth.
I opened some door. I don't know, I'll just keep going and see what happens. Oh, maybe this... Oh, this was it. I found it. Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you were like, oh my god, who is this character from...
South
Park.
Yep.
That it sounds like.
There we go. We've summarized our whole
full
life.
circle.
Wonderful.
Okay, I think I just need to come back out of Sorrow Pass, and then I gotta do the, like... Oops, those are spikes. I gotta do not that.
Good, yes.
Well, I don't gotta, but I could... I have the option of grinding before I... Ooh, I died. Before I go to Mount Horu. Like, not necessarily grinding, but, like, finding all the
experience
the lives
parts.
And stuff, yeah. Which, like, I probably don't need to do, so I'll probably get what's on the way.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then just do it.
Good call. Good call. Sounds great.
Am I dying? No. Oh, now I'm dying.
We also were talking about whether there are any female anti-heroes.
Oh, yeah.
And what did we just... There were, like, some that we mentioned.
We found that, like, website list of them.
Yes.
But they weren't anti-heroes in the way we were thinking about it, right?
Yes, and then I just
there
like...
was one, there's like the bride and
The Bride?
Kill Bill.
Oh yeah,
and
Kill Bill, yeah.
Yeah,
that was like
probably
the only one.
most satisfying. And one was from some other like romantic comedy, and it was like the mean sister, but like that didn't
Yeah.
make any sense. Yeah.
But that's...
Oh, and something from Heathers, but we haven't seen... I haven't seen that.
Yeah, me either.
And I would like to, but...
What is it about? Do you know?
No. I just know I need to see it.
Alright. Sounds good. I mean, I have a lot of movies like that, so
Yes.
it's all good.
In fact, we have several lists of things to watch, movie-wise.
Yes.
Well, I do.
I mean, yes. I have TV more than
Movies.
movies, but I also suffer from that.
There's
So,
our
yeah, there it is.
had of bad
How
movies.
did you do that? Oh, it froze. Oh!
No, you're fine. You're fine. Die.
No, it's
Good.
good. It's good.
I made a list of movies I'd seen that I
Nice.
think I actually enjoyed, and I wanted to watch them again to see if I still enjoyed them, because I'm such a hater.
True facts.
Boink.
That's like me with one of the book series I'm reading. The,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. The Last Rune series.
And when did you read it, like, originally?
High school.
Mm-hmm.
So it could, it could be good, it could be bad. No one knows.
Yeah.
Oh, do I need any of these?
Mo. Mo.
It's probably better to get to this. Yeah.
Very
Okay.
cool.
I think 100%ed Sorrow Pass. All right, let's head back
Woo.
to Mount Horu. Oh, I can go into that little
Those little bits.
little bit right there.
Ah.
Oh, and that little bit too. I can go over there.
Perfect.
In fact, I will do that right now.
What's the series about?
It's your traditional like fantasy epic quest sort of thing, but there's two main characters. One of them is a dude with dyslexia, I think, which is in our world. Okay, so it's split across two worlds, like present day Colorado,
Uh-huh.
I think, and then like fantasy land of European medieval
Blah, blah,
variety.
blah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like not the most original thing. But like, so he's supposed to have been from the fantasy world, or he has magic powers and can go there. His dyslexia in our world is a symptom of, or a sign that he like does magic in the other world, because that somehow like transfers over. I forget exactly how it's related, but that's the thing.
Sure.
So he's one of them, and then the other one is like, she's a doctor, like an ER doctor
Uh-huh.
in present day Colorado, but she's like the long lost whatever princess of Fantasyland, somehow something.
Right.
So it's pretty generic, like boilerplate fantasy, but I just remember, like when I finished the series, it was one of the only series where I actually felt like sad that there were no more.
Oh,
like,
wow.
that was it.
Yeah.
And I've read a lot of fantasy, and I like it, and it's good. But I don't know, it was a special...
For that reason of you want more.
Oops.
Is that just because you think so much of the fantasy that you've read hasn't ended?
No.
Okay.
No, because like I'd read a lot of different fantasy series at the time that I read it. Like I was way more into it back then. Where am I going? Oh yeah, back over there. So yeah, I don't know. I just remember it being very good, and I like when I went to buy it again or obtain it because I had borrowed it from my friend.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I gotta get where I'm going here. I was reading the Amazon reviews to be like, is this actually worth it? Do I actually want to do it? And,
Right.
And most of the reviews like had pretty good stars, and they were saying
Aw.
like, oh yeah, it's pretty like standard fantasy, but the character building is what like sells this, which is what I remember.
Gotcha.
So I wanted to see it, and I've been reading the first one like again pretty slowly, but it's been fun.
That's cool.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
So I'll report back as I read more.
If it's worthwhile.
If people are interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Books are cool.
But yeah, it's always that question of like, I liked this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
At least I saved this time. Like, is it still good? Like, was it actually worth it? I
Yeah.
don't
Well, and
know.
seeing through your nostalgia lens for like, am I just enjoying this now because like it's associated with these positive memories, or like is it actually like...
Right.
But then again, subjective goodness, who cares where it comes from, right? If you enjoy reading it for whatever reason, like...
Yeah, totally. And like now, I don't know, if I still like it now, I feel like it would probably be... I don't know. It could be more nostalgia based or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I've been reading a lot of this guy, Ronan Wills, or Willis, I forget. I think it's Wills.
Mm-hmm.
He does read-throughs of fantasy books and basically tears them apart and says, like, how they're all the same as each other, which is totally true and fine. And, like, I can like
it's fun
fantasy
to read,
and still, you know, appreciate what the points he's making. But I've been reading a lot of them, and it's kind of made me jaded toward a lot of, like, any new fantasy I try and read, because I'm just like, oh, now I see all the problems. And even when I go back and read old ones, you know, I think, like, oh, yeah, this does have all those problems, but I'm invested for XYZ reasons.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on, like, if I like it, is it just more nostalgia, or is it better proof that it's good, because now I would notice all those, like, annoying things, you know? Because I have definitely
because you know
them.
those trends that Ronan's, like, written about.
Yeah, and I definitely do notice them in the book, like, why is this here? This is dumb. Or, like, you know, the story is going so slowly just because you want to make it, like, an epic fantasy that takes 1,000 billion pages. So, I don't know. Hard to say. But
It's interesting, though, because, like, I don't know. I think a lot about what breaks my, like my suspension of disbelief, like, when I'm able to do that, when I'm not. Because there's a lot of books I've read that are, like, I don't know, in worlds that might be dumb, or, like, people are like, whatever, that's a really, like,
yeah,
whatever book. Like, Hunger Games. Like, I enjoyed reading those. It took me a weekend, and it was fun, and, like, whatever. Like, obviously, they're not the best books of all time, but, like, it was fun reading it, and even the dumb parts of it didn't really, like, kill it
Detract
for
or
me,
anything.
right?
Yeah.
But for me, it seems like things, if they're not cartoons or books, then I'm, like, hypercritical.
Yeah. Like TV shows or
like TV
regular
shows,
movies? Is
yeah.
that what you kind of mean? Like,
Yeah.
Where am I going? Oh, I do want to go down here.
Like, the recent Bond movies I've seen, for example, like...
I haven't seen any of them, so...
Okay.
I mean, you can spoil them, I don't care.
Well, I don't even remember them very well, but, like, I just remember sitting there and being like, this is so stupid, like, I don't know. Or,
Whoa.
I think that's why I have trouble with superhero movies sometimes, too.
Oh, yeah, for
Because
sure.
they, like...
They're trying to be, like, too real.
Yeah, and I was making this point, too. I was talking about Limitless a lot recently, which I haven't seen the movie or the show.
Oh, I've seen the movie.
Okay, this is just my, like, from what I've talked to people about it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like things like that do better if you don't try to explain the science behind it.
I agree.
Because then you're trying to bring it too much into the real world, which I might actually know about, and then it, like, I don't know, gets messed up.
Yep, I totally 100% agree with that. Oops. Yep. Yeah, my parents really like Limitless, and they keep trying to get me to watch it, and I'm just kind of like,
That's David's parents really like it too, yeah.
maybe. Like, I think better at suspending disbelief even in those realistic situations, just because, I don't know, I like that sort of media, and so I would just kind of get into it regardless. But I don't know. With something like that, I don't know, I feel like it can just get really annoying. And like, why? Why you do this?
And this is, if people don't know, Limitless is one of these, people only use 10% of their brains. What if you could take a pill that could make you use all of it?
All of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which...
It's the plot of Lucy, also.
Yes, which I also didn't see.
I didn't see that one.
But as people who, you know, study the brain and shit, that's wrong.
We can study it, so... we can say that.
Fun fact. Here's a little educational moment. You ready to get some education?
Yeah.
Where did that myth come from? Why do people say the 10% of the brain thing?
I
Well,
don't know. Tell me.
you know the answer.
Tell me, Acacia.
Back in the day, there was some researcher man, and he was studying mice. And in his studies, he was like, I wonder how much of this brain of the mouse, or maybe it was rats.
I don't know. Mice.
I think mice. Anyway, how much of this brain can I scoop out and have the animal still, like, function? So he got his scopula
Totally legit.
and scooped out mouse brains and found you could scoop out like 90% of the brain and the mouse could still like live. So that's where this idea came from, about 10% of the brain.
Oh, I have water breath. I was trying to go really fast, but apparently I have that
Oh,
already.
don't get on the
good.
spikes.
We're
Okay.
good. We're good. Anyway, yes. So that was it.
Yep.
What do you mean unstable ground?
Hey, guess what?
Next time?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll continue our educational journey next time.
Next time.